Chaosology, the Theory of Relatively Nothing. Episode 8. This episode is the newest recording I have, and I have other stuff lined up. But because of how short this one was and how cooperative this complete stranger was to randomly chat with me over the phone, I thought it would be quick and easy to get this one done as soon as possible. So this is the intro. I recorded a foreword, which will give you more details, and then the guest. So we'll talk to you after. Here we go. It is Saturday, June 13th, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Why am I saying in Mountain Time? That's where I am. I'm in Keystone, South Dakota area. I mean, like, I went through Keystone and then I kept going, and then I found this spot where you can camp, and it is beautiful. It makes me think of the picturesque scenes from Little House on the Prairie, even though I didn't watch that much, but it's like what I would imagine, like I could imagine Little House on the Prairie happening here. But oh, it's so beautiful and breezy and cool. It's going to be wonderful sleeping tonight. But anyways, so this morning when I woke up, before I went to breakfast, I stopped to get gas, and I decided I was going to write my phone number on the back of the trailer. That way there, if somebody got curious, they could call me and maybe I could get them to record a podcast. And within an hour, I had gone through McDonald's drive-thru, and sure enough, my phone rang. It was two kids, one of which was Trenton, who volunteered to do the podcast. And he told me, he talked to me for a bit, told me some stories, and obviously I still need practice interviewing. I sound so awkward, but that's beside the point. Yeah, so this is Trenton.
Get some random stranger to call me and maybe record a podcast.
I'll do it with you.
Who's this?
This is his buddy, Trenton Hansen.
What's your name one more time?
Trenton Hansen?
Trenton. Nice to meet you, Trenton. I'm Kyle.
Nice to meet you too, yeah.
So, where are you from?
We are from South Dakota.
South Dakota. I'm from Massachusetts. I don't know if you saw my license plate or not.
Yeah, we saw it.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Were you guys the ones with the, at the drive-thru with the cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys look cool, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the hat, I was like, damn, man, that's way better than mine.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do around here?
Cowboy shit.
Cowboy shit? What do you mean by cowboy shit?
We just do a lot of riding horse and rodeoing.
I can't even remember the last time I rode a horse.
Yeah.
Some guy's honking at me, I don't know why. But, so, tell me a story, Trenton.
About what?
I don't know,
Oh, I got a story.
Perfect.
When I was probably 8 or 9, I was riding a bull, and I fell off, and it stepped on my finger, and now I do not have a finger.
You're missing your which finger?
My left index.
Left index. That's your. Which one's your index finger? I feel stupid for having to ask. Okay, pointer finger. Does that help you pick up the girls?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. How long have you been riding bulls?
Probably since I was like 5.
That's crazy, man. To me, I hear that and I'm like, wow, that takes balls, because like those are beasts of anger. You know, like the closest thing to something crazy like that I've done is gone cliff jumping. But do you have cliffs around here?
Out in the Black Hills.
Where's the Black Hills? Why do they call them the Black
Rapid
Hills?
City. Cause like when they're like dark pine trees and hills.
Have you ever traveled at all?
I go trekking with my dad a lot.
How far? What's the farthest you've ever been?
Probably down to El Paso, Texas.
That's a drive.
Yeah, it is.
This is the farthest I've ever been away from home.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Going to Calumet, Washington. It's an hour from the Pacific Ocean.
You gonna go to the ocean?
Of course. I can't wait to set up a campsite and have a fire right on the beach. That's like one of my first goals I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know where in Texas El Paso is, but have you ever been to any ocean?
Never been to an ocean.
I grew up about an hour and a half from the Atlantic Ocean, so I kind of take oceans for granted because it was so close. But now that I'm out here and I see that, it's beautiful out here. Like, it's super flat, but I give you guys credit. It's definitely nicer than driving through Ohio and Indiana. That's yeah. Their roads are so straight. At least you've got a little curve to them. Keep you guessing a little bit. But, yeah. It's weird because I just got cold because I turned the AC on for the first time in like 3 or 4 days. I've been riding with the window down, but I don't want the air sound.
Our car doesn't have air conditioning. It went out.
What do you guys got planned for the day?
Probably gonna go to the rodeo.
Nice. Whereabouts is that? I'm going to cut you off right there and say, no, I don't know. I've only been in South Dakota for a couple hours.
Where did you come from?
Massachusetts.
Like what state?
Massachusetts.
Like just recently.
Nebraska. Yeah, I came through Nebraska. I'm not a big fan of highways or tolls, so I'm taking a bunch of random roads to get there. But I'm planning on stopping at Mount Rushmore because I figure I might as well stop there.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Anything less mainstream you could recommend on the way?
Less what?
You know, like Mount Rushmore is a national monument. Like everybody knows what Mount Rushmore is, but like other than that, I don't really know what to look for. Like, is there anything cool to stop and see that you couldn't find on the internet?
You could go to like Keystone.
Keystone. Is that where the beer comes from?
No.
You just freaked me out. I heard your car door open, and I was like, what happened? Why is my beeper going on? Oh, that's your beeper. It's okay. But
yeah.
So what's in Keystone?
It's like it's kind of a fun places like we can go zip lining.
So you're a little bit of an adventure junkie, huh?
What?
You like to get the adrenaline pumping, huh?
Yeah.
Do they have bears out here?
In some places, maybe.
I chased a bear the other week.
Where at?
Back in Massachusetts, I was on a place called Mount Toby, and a black bear came right up to my camper, and when I opened the door, it ran, so I ran at it. I suck as a cameraman. Managed to get none of it on camera, but
What's the podcast called?
well, I mean, I'm not settled on it yet, but it's Chaosology, as in like the science of chaos. Because
Okay.
people, like, I want to focus on talking to people like you, because everybody's got a story, and life is so chaotic. You know?
Yeah.
I can't believe you lost your finger. I almost lost my fingertip, but that's not my finger. That's just a section of my finger. But where did you freak out when you walk me through how that happened?
So the steer or the bull, he like took off.
So let me ask you this. So when you say you were like 8, if I remember right, like, is it still just like when you see it on TV where they line you up in the like the stall thing, and then they buzz the door and prod the cattle, and then it goes out and jumps all around, or is it like the slightly smaller version of that?
It's like the one, like your first one.
Okay. How nervous do you get when you hop on there?
I don't get like nervous at all because like the bulls can sense you're scared and nervous.
All right, so you hop on the bull and you're a badass, and you're like, I got this. We're gonna ride it for 30 seconds. What's a good goal?
Just like try to ride it, or you don't try to ride it. You like know you're gonna ride it every time.
All right, and then what happens? So you hop on the bull. They open the gate. Go.
You took a big old jump out of it.
I think I lost you there. Hello? Aww.
So, there you have it. Trenton, the local South Dakota boy who probably has bigger balls than me. I wish I could have got more from him. Unfortunately, cell phone service wasn't the greatest. I did shoot him a text thanking him, and he replied, "No problem, buddy." And yeah, awesome. Now I have a friend in South Dakota, although if we manage to cross paths again, that would be fascinating because it's such a big world. Anyways, I'm currently in Montana, and there's a lot to talk about in between and then before, and I'm hoping to find lots more after. So, until next time, this is Chaosology, a theory of relatively nothing, and it's time for me to go to bed.